Every day, over 3,000 people lose their life.
More than 1.2 million lives per year.
50 million more are injured.
Tragically, every single day 500 children die on the world's roads on the way to school or just out playing with friends.
Hi, I'm Fernando Alonso.
Bonjour, c'est Antoine Griezmann.
Olá, sou Felipe Massa.
I'm Michelle Yeoh.
I'm Wade Fanike.
I am Haile Gebrselassie.
I'm Marc Marquez.
Ana Hidalgo.
I'm Nico Rosberg.
I'm Vanessa Lowe.
Cada día, 3.500 personas pierden la vida en la carretera.
From the ages of 15 to 29, one of the biggest causes of fatalities is actually road incidents. When you go out with friends, please remember that even just one drink can be a big risk to you having a big road accident.
Think of those around you. Don't let them drink and drive.
Whether you're a driver or passenger, don't take any risk. Seat belts can make the difference between life and death.
And the last thing you want to do is be in an accident at the hands of, someone who was texting, or to actually cause an accident because you yourself were texting.
Tout peut se jouer en une seconde. N'hésitez pas à vous arrêter, dormez un peu avant de reprendre la route.
So many life that has been lost over the years because of what? Speeding. Leave the speeding to me. Listen, if you're going somewhere and you're late, you're already late. Don't try to force it.
O sea que mi única recomendación es que cuando entremos al coche pues estemos totalmente centrados en lo que estamos haciendo.
When you're in a car, make sure you use a safety seat for children. If you're on a bike, make sure to use a helmet.
Helmets protect the most important part of your body. As a professional rider, I never ride a bike without the helmet. So you must to use the helmet always when you ride a bike.
Well, it's so important when you listen music and when you have your mobile phone to really follow what's happening in the street, because it's so easy to maybe lose your life because you're not concentrating on the road.
As a professional athlete, I can't succeed if I'm distracted, and so goes for drivers and pedestrians.
So make sure to pay attention. Use pedestrian footpaths and crossing when possible. And stay visible by wearing reflective clothing.
By following simple rules, you can help save your life and the lives of others.
Cuento con que todos apoyen el manifiesto de la FIA para la seguridad vial mundial en fia.com.
All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the AAP National Digital Rally Championship. We are on round 3 right now. So my name is Keon Sondra, and I'm joining tonight with Ivan Isada and Jan Kalam. Gentlemen, good evening.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the AAP National Digital Rally Championship. And this is round 3. This is Sweden, and it's we're bringing in the snow this time.
Right, that's right. We're headed to the winter wonderland for the drivers here.
Yep.
I wonder how the drivers will fathom for this stage here, Kuya Ivan.
Well, I think it's been a blast reading these guys online and their reactions, because it seems that the snow is catching them out. And for other drivers who have had trouble with the rear-wheel drives from round 2, they're here now with the 4-wheel drive, so I think it caught out a lot of people because they've been a bit too complacent going back to the 4-wheel drive, something that they're used to, but they've been going flat out and have been having some problems with the snow. And yeah, it's a totally different surface that we're doing now from our past digital rally championships that we've had, or digital rally trophies that we've had. And so for this championship, we're bringing in that extra challenge, and also, welcoming our winter rally. So it's the first time we'll have our snow.
That's right. And now for the car classes, we're gonna be going back to the 2000cc class. All right. So, wonder if we're gonna be ready for this. And it's good to be back to 4-wheel drives. Actually, you're right there, Kuya Ivan. And okay, Jan, how about for you? Any hand-picked cars for you for this round?
Well, I haven't surveyed every car. I just basically use the Peugeot because and there's only one guy who used the Peugeot 206. One other guy except for myself, right? So I just picked it because it had 5 gears, so it's one less gear to worry about. That's my philosophy. I don't know if it's faster.
I thought, Jahan, that you chose it because actually that car was the winner in the Swedish rally in the year 2000 and 2001. And I think that's the first year that Gronholm actually won with that car. And the father of Toyota WRC star Harry Rovanperä, also won with that car. So that was quite a dominant car in Sweden in the early 2000s, which is what the car we're using now for this round of the championship.
So that must be a happy coincidence because I really felt that the car was so easy to drive. So that was interesting to hear that historical tidbit from you, Ivan. But yeah, it was okay. And Sweden was fun. I was one of the slower guys out there, but I was driving it blind without practice. But considering I did not practice several times on each stage, I think I did okay. I was very happy, and I really am. Hopefully, I could share to you guys my thoughts, my small thoughts on the stage and on these 4-wheel drive 2-liter cars.
All right, so looks like it's really gonna be a fun pick for tonight, especially one hot pick for the drivers here tonight are the Citroen C4 Rally. All right, so majority of the top-seeded drivers are actually using that same car. So it looks like we're gonna be, hopefully, they've used unique livery, so we can actually tell them apart from the stream. But nonetheless, it's actually gonna be a flat-out action for these guys. And despite it being on heavy snow and a total whiteout at some stages, they managed to prevail. Especially, we're seeing the comeback of some drivers who we saw from the last Digital Rally Trophy, and now they're finally joining us this round. So, you guys know who you guys are. We'll be shouting you out when your batch starts. All right, so Kuya Ivan, shall we introduce the drivers for batch 1?
Definitely, and it's gonna be a new batch of drivers again this round. For this round,
That's right.
Of course, we have still our champion Lance Guballa to top the qualifying session, and he's expected to join us again very early in this session. So let's see who we have here. Maestos, that's Nino Arakawa. He actually qualified the number 3 for this rally, and he's expected to get back into the challenge after being bumped out to the PC batch 2 last time. Of course, Lance Gupalya with the Citroen C4. Gonna be a low wannabe over here. Everybody wants to be in the winning championship car. This is the most successful car that in the WRC, so everybody's gonna be there. Of course, Lance Gupalya will pick that one. Aside from it being a European car, which is one of his favorite, it's a given for him, a default. Aussie, this is the Julio Jimenez, second at the championship at the moment. He's had 2 podium seconds and he's the main challenger for Lance this year. So this championship. We also have Canman. He's back again in the batch 1 for the PC, and he's our main controller guy over here. The only guy on the controller challenging for the wins over here, or the top 5. We have also John Laurence Bernardo, our veteran driver here in the digital rally scene, and it's great that he's also here in batch 1. Noob Racer.
This is G3 Miole.
Noob here in our AAP Digital Rally Trophy, but no noob in terms of challenging. He's been one of the fast improving drivers in our AAP National Digital Rally Championship. He's actually second now in the qualifying for Sweden, so we can expect him to make an attack here in this rally. And of course, our remaining driver, Julio Gutierrez, third in the championship at the moment. He's gonna land an attack again at this rally. Although he's a bit way below, is in the 6th place or 7th place qualifying in this rally, 6th in the PC. But let's see. There was enough time for him to practice as well. So again, we just have to wait for this rally to end and to see the results.
That's right. So upon your signal, let's begin the race. And gentlemen, good luck. And I'm excited to what these drivers will actually pull off. As right now, it's no longer qualifying. It's not just the drivers who are watching themselves, but now an audience will be watching them. Audience from everywhere, whether it be in the Philippines or in other countries, in other nations. So, by the way, shout out to you guys who are watching, those who are abroad. So we're going for special stage 1. We're gonna be in Sweden. First special stage is gonna be a long one, so we're gonna be expecting at least some heavy snow in the afternoon for this one. Okay, so now here we go. So conditions are actually extreme, but nonetheless, the drivers will have to come up with a way to actually stay flat out despite the extreme conditions. All right, so let's review the cars. We have Julio Gutierrez using a Citroen C4 Rally along with G3 Miole, Julio Jimenez, Lance Gupalya, and Nino Arakawa. And so far, for the Ford Focus RS Rally users are John Laurence Bernardo, and the Can Man is Rafael Lee. Alright. Kuya Ivan, kita mo talaga kung sino yung mga may setup na. They're ready. They're just ready kaagad right there.
Or they probably made a mistake and just pressed X right away.
Maybe.
Starts 100, 6 right,
right,
50,
it's white on white here with Lance Gupalya. Not just his car with his mag wheels, but also the snow. So he's a bit camouflaged for this one. But yeah, traditional white livery for Lance Gupalya and traditional number 5 on his car. So let's see how he goes.
2, 1, go.
And they're off. Now to start off this round, with Lance Gupalya taking off. I mean, just take a look at it from the scenery view right here. Just headlights alone, sapat na.
Oh man, this first stage is a doozy. It's you're already starting out on a long, I think this is what 11, 15 kilometer stage, and then and the visibility, there's precipitation happening, and he's driving a white car. So it's very hard to see everywhere. It's hard to, I mean, if in real life, it's gonna be hard to see the corners of the car, but still, Lance Gubaya is still driving normally, which is normally fast. He's doing good with very clean movements on the steering. He's turning the car pretty well.
All right, up next we have Julio Jimenez, who is in number 1 right now.
As I remember right, it was Julio Jimenez who won this stage in the qualifying. So we can expect him to be in the number 1 position, and that's where he is right now. And let's just see if he'll be able to maintain that up to the end. We've seen in this championship many times Julio leading almost the whole stage until the very last flying finish when Lance Gubaya overtakes him. We still don't know how he actually does it for Lance, but definitely Julio's right there on his toes, dancing with those pedals in his room, and definitely you can see his intense focus on the steering wheel and on the drive. So
you can really see the fire in the eyes of Julio Jimenez right here, Ivan. He's really out set a record for himself. All right, and up next we have Nino Arakawa.
Nino Arakawa in a different white livery, the C4, and I'm pretty sure he's happy to be here again in the batch 1. He's got his rhythm going, and he's one of those drivers who can take it to the podium. He's done that before with the AAP Digital Rally Trophy, and now the championship, he's got to bring his A game for sure.
Right, definitely, that's for sure. And up next, we have number 4. This is G. Thermiole.
There's something about the Citroen that I haven't driven it, but the top-seeded drivers are really picking this car. I don't know. I don't know much about the history also of this car, but it kind of looks like a CRZ to me.
The history of this car, Jahan, it's the highest percentage winning rally car ever made in history of the WRC. And remember, Sebastian Loeb took this car. This car was straight out of the box fast. And it, I think, won 4 championships straight. And again, highest percentage of wins over the Ford Focus.
Is that the low factor or the Citroen factor, or is it both?
I think it's both. It was just a perfect combination, a perfect package that during that era.
And now up next we have the Can Man. This is Rafael Lee in a Ford Focus.
Rafael Lee's back on his controller, and this car, well, the history of this car in Sweden, I think it's had wins with Marcus Gronholm as well, the Finnish driver, and also Harry Latvala. So this car has a lot of wins also in Sweden, and if it was that time with the Citroen C4 that they were competing, Sweden was the chance for this car to win and get it all and get more wins from the Citroen team before.
Definitely 100%. And even despite being a controller gamer, he's actually just pretty cool. Just driving calmly. Right, and up next we have Joey Gutierrez.
Again with the C4 Citroen. I guess the French really love their rallying because the 2 major French car companies have varied presence in World Rally Championship over the years. Especially, again, Ivan, you mentioned Sebastian Loeb.
Ogier as well. He's also competed with this manufacturer.
Yeah, too bad the other Sebastian I know in motorsports is German.
Right, up next, John Laurence Bernardo.
John Laurence Bernardo also using the same livery as the Can Man. So this is a popular livery, at least for this dirt rally series, because it's an official dirt rally livery, I think, that has been used in the World Series, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Cameron?
That's right. That's right. There are actually 2 variants of the Focus here in this game, the 01 and then this is the 07 version. So 2 variations of the Focus are present in this game.
Yep, and Laurence still at the back of the pack, but he's really handling that car really well. He may be in the back of the pack over here at the moment, but he's definitely quicker than a lot of the other guys from the PC Match too.
But check out the ticker we have right here, Evan. There's a divide between the top drivers and the bottom drivers. Oh dear. And they're getting left behind now. Alright, back to the lead. We have Julio Jimenez.
Julio Jimenez seems like he's gonna replicate his qualifying time.
Across the flying finish. And Julio Jimenez across the line. Followed closely by Nino Arakawa and Lance Gubalia. All right.
Great cheer there for Julio Jimenez. You can see him raising his fist, laying down the gauntlet.
Now up next, Joey Gutierrez. Taking in the side bank there, and Joey Gutierrez across the line, followed closely by Jeter Miole and John Laurence Bernardo. All right, so we have Julio Jimenez at 618.10, Nino Arakawa at 619.86, Lance Gubalia at 620.38, Rafael Lee at 626.03, Joey Gutierrez at 638.28, Jeter Miole at 640.85, and John Laurence Bernardo at 642.96. And here are the split times and some stage notes. So far, it's only Joey Gutierrez without any damage whatsoever. It looks like the struggle is real here for most of the drivers, especially notable factor Lance Gubalia finishing at third for this one. Maybe preserving some energy or made a little mishap, I'm not sure. But hopefully everything is okay. Alright. Now we transition to the second special stage for tonight's rally. Alright, it's going to be a sprint stage. And there's going to be a lot more flat out sections and a junction right there, Kuya Ivan. Looks like who will be trigger happy for this one?
Who's gonna get caught out in that junction, huh?
Either who gets caught by the boost, or who releases the handbrake a little too late. We shall see. Oh, grabe.
But in real life, Keon, I think this would be very difficult for us Filipinos to really drive live in these conditions. Forget the grip. Forget the grip. Let's think of the cold.
Yep. We are in a tropical climate. There's no such thing as snow here in our country.
Four left, extra long over crest, 34, right long tightens.
I remember back in 2018, my shakedown rally in New Zealand, my shakedown stage was actually in snow, so that was terrifying to see. That was nice to see, but really terrifying because you really didn't know what's gonna happen. And Filipinos and snow rallies, it just doesn't mix.
Yeah. All right. SS2 has started. Lance Gubalia starting off.
All right. So let's see how Lance is gonna react to that one. He's third at the moment. Let's see if he can keep his cool and he can get back into the groove. But definitely, this guy is a two-time digital rally trophy champion. And this is a championship, and he's still, he's got the momentum with him. He's still got 2 wins in the bag already. Let's just see. He just needs to, if he knows how to win a championship, which he does, he'll be able to tackle this one with ease.
And look who we have in P2. We have the can man. This is Rafael Lee.
Right. Who said that guys in controllers can't win this race? This is definitely can still win, and that's what Calman's doing. P2 at the moment.
No fear. I think there's I bet your accelerator foot will be trembling right now if you were in this stage. But not for these guys.
They have no choice because they're gunning in for top honors in the end.
That's right.
So Rafael is doing a good job so far.
And check it out. All out right there.
This is a stretch.
This flat out section, right, Ivan? Very scary.
It's really scary, yeah.
There he goes. And now on to Nino Arakawa.
Yep, they're still in the flat out section until they
there we go.
really tight junction.
There we go.
And just a tap on the snow.
Just put a scratch. Barely nothing for Nino Arakawa.
Just a little tap to the snowbank and off they are again. So you just need to commit to those stretches, and that's where they're gonna get one over the other.
That's right. And up next we have Jeter Miole.
Whoa, he got a minor tank slapper there, but he's recovered it, and again, this is a very fast course. 7 kilometers in other countries or in other areas is considered a long stage, but here it's all flat out, mostly flat out, mostly high speed, 5, 6s, a bit of 4s and 3s. Yeah, they're all doing it very well. And especially with the pressure now that they're doing this in a live event, so hats off to these guys.
That's right. That's right. And now moving on to number 5, which is Joey Gutierrez. Taking P5 away from the can man. These guys are really going for it. Whatever they got inside their tank, they're just pushing it all out. But with caution, of course. Because with the snow stage, literally anything can happen. Alright, across the flying finish. Lance Gubalia crossed the line. And Joey Gutierrez crossed the line as well. And now on to John Laurence Bernardo across the line as well. So Lance Gubalia at 319.94. Julio Jimenez at 320.42. Nino Arakawa at 324.39. Jeter Miole at 324.85. Joey Gutierrez at 325.47. Rafael Lee at 325.97. And John Laurence Bernardo at 330.75. Here are the split times and the stage notes. And still, Joey Gutierrez is damage free.
And the event's time, Keanu?
Alright, here are the event times so far.
And it's still Julio Jimenez in the lead.
Still Julio Jimenez in the lead. Looks like you're gonna have to pull something out of the hat for this one.
It's still anyone's race, guys.
That's right. That's right.
This is exciting stuff from these guys. Hats off to Julio Jimenez for winning the first stage and still keeping that lead. But definitely Lance is on his tail, putting the pressure as well.
Oh, yes.
Turning out to be like a Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton thing, huh? And yeah, there's an F1 race later. The qualifying, the second to the last race. So that's quite a battle, and yeah, we're still having quite a battle also here with the top leaders of this rally and this championship as well. So that's pretty cool to see. And it's pretty cool that this is actually our third season of running a digital rally championship. And
that's right.
There's always been somebody there to challenge Lance and a different number 2. I just hope that, or I just wish that there would be a rally championship that we had, that all these number 2 drivers who've been trying to get Lance actually join up together here and all compete again, because they've been missing out from one season to the other due to other commitments. Whether in real life or in other digital championships as well, but yeah,
that's right.
Still, somebody's taking it to the champion, so let's see how it goes.
There will always be a contender for Lance Gubalia, regardless of what season it will be. But always nice to see a healthy competition among these drivers. Especially what more to those who make it for round 4 now, Ivan.
Definitely, so we'll be. For sure, there's an allotment of the top 3 drivers at the moment. That's Lance Gubalia, Julio Jimenez, and I think it's Joey Gutierrez at the moment, and the top Ps4 driver as well. But depending on how many international drivers we'll have, there could also still be other allotments for the other Filipino drivers that we'll have. But they'll definitely be contending right away, straight on with the qualifying for the race net times and for the points. So they could still challenge for those other positions in the championship through RaceNet. So let's see how it goes.
That's right. And now SS3 has begun. Lance Gubalia takes off. First few corners. Alright, Lance Gubalia really taking a conservative line here, using a few fresh new tires and some body work, I believe. I believe his door was damaged on one side, but nonetheless, all repaired right now. And look who's in contention for P2 there, Gavin Gajan. It's Julio Jimenez and Rafael Lee. They're swapping out places for P2.
Wow, fantastic. That's fantastic to see.
Not about all the equipment, guys. It's about how you use it. There you go.
Looking at the stages, and it seems to that driving at night here in Sweden is not that difficult because of the shadow that it creates on the road. It comes out to be actually, it might actually be easier to drive at night than as long as you have your lights rather than the daytime.
That's right. And not even phasing it one bit for Julio Jimenez. He is still just going flat out.
Julio Jimenez, he can smell that victory. He just needs to keep it together in terms of not just staying focused basically, and he knows he's got this one in the bag if he can just maintain that speed, and he knows that probably Lance was taking it a bit laid back, but this guy, he's been really eager since the start.
Even more
That's
so for the
motivating
can
there.
run. Yeah. You know, for the angle of Rafael Lee right here is just trailing behind Lance Gubalia at a fraction of a second.
Rafael Lee must be really happy that he's back on a four-wheel drive car rather than a three-wheel drive from last time. That set him far back, but this time there's a guy who's in the control who can challenge the guys in the front lead. So hats
Definitely.
off.
And now up next, this is Jeter Miole in a three-way battle for P3 here. I mean, Jeter Miole is just going all out right now, regardless of who is in front of him.
It's like you're not driving in snow at all. There's so much grip. Their cars are not really hitting those banks, those snow banks. Are they a tarmac?
I feel like they're driving like it's raining on a tarmac. Oh no, an overshoot right there.
What did you do, Keon?
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. And there we go. Lance Gubalia across the line. Followed closely by Joy Gutierrez, Jeter Miole, John Laurence, Bernardo, and Nino Arakawa. Alright, Julio Jimenez at 253.27, Lance Gubalia at 253.34, Rafael Lee at 255.53, Joy Gutierrez at 257.62, Jeter Miole at 259.34, John Laurence Bernardo at 3 minute flat .18, and Nino Arakawa at 3:04.87. Here are the split times and some stage notes. So Julio Jimenez and Lance Gubalia joins Joy Gutierrez with the no damage gang. Alright, and so far for the event times, here you go.
Wow.
There's still a 2-second gap between Julio Jimenez and Lance Gubalia. Man, I'm at the edge of my chair. I can't even hold my water bottle right now. This is too exciting to watch. Who's it gonna be for round 3? And now we're going to stage 4. Alright. So we're going to be doing SS2 but in reverse. So let's see if you can handle the first half of the sectors. It will define your entire run. But we're going to be doing it now in daytime. So there's now going to be heavy snow on this one. So to those who are actually thinking about going all out, do so cautiously on this stage. Right? The weather is on your side. However, it will still be slippery. Alright.
But this stage is slightly easier than the one going the opposite way because the high-speed section with the fast left sweeper, it's now a right sweeper uphill. So it's, I don't know, it's more confidence inspiring if you do take that full throttle uphill than downhill.
That's right.
So I think we would find them to be a bit faster now. Well, I hope so that they'll be a bit faster now, especially on that second one.
We shall see. We shall see for these guys.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off. Lance Gubalia starts SS4. That's a rigorous start right there. So, Kuya Evan, do you think we'll be, and Kuya John, do you think we'll be seeing an aggressive Lance Gubalia for SS4 right here? From the takeoff pa lang, Kuya, it's different from the first three.
But knowing Lance and his strategy, he's just gonna keep to what he's doing. I don't think he really looks at the results or anything. He really just focuses on himself and not really on the competition. So that's how I'm looking at it. And whether he does all his practice and homework beforehand, rather than trying to focus on the outside factors.
And now on for Nino Arakawa.
Wow, look at them slide. It's fantastic on the snow to see them really pitch it and take it at the limit. But you have to look at, I want to ask the viewers of ours to look at their steering inputs. It's very minimal counter steering that they're doing for the top guys. And you can see that if you really minimize your counter steering, you really drive the wheels out of it faster. I mean, you can really drive faster. But all those lurid slides on those high-speed sections by Nino Arakawa. Oh, look at it.
Nicely done there by Nino Arakawa.
Fantastic show. And then this is now the high-speed section, I think.
Yes, it is.
They go uphill left. Oh, yeah, over the 3 bridges, I think.
I'll take a look at it from the angle of Julio Jimenez.
Flat out.
As he takes it flat out.
Jimenez is still on the lead.
Holding back right here.
This guy can smell it. He can smell it.
This guy is on fire right now.
It doesn't matter if it's negative, what degrees of temperature there. He can smell the barbecue at the end of this rally.
Oh, look at that. Nino Arakawa is contending for P1. Julio Jimenez is in trouble. All right, up next, yeah, we're going to P4. We're going to Joey Gutierrez. Running behind Lance Gubalia must be life-changing for Joey Gutierrez right now.
He's from the Hold My Beer racing team, and he has a fantastic rig as usual. And
bit of a moment there. 2 wheels on that junction.
But nabati natin. Sorry, didn't do it. All right.
He's composed again. He's on the go. Seems to be lagging a bit there, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
But Joey Gutierrez is still driving that pretty well.
Now Julio Jimenez across the line.
Ooh, Rafael Lee running over the banks. It's quite lucky that he doesn't get stuck in those banks.
But Jetta Miolo with no door is passenger side.
And there they go. Okay, now for Julio Jimenez at 320.74, Lance Gubalia at 321.07, Nino Arakawa at 322.54, Rafael Lee at 329.20, Joey Gutierrez at 330.27, Jeter Miole at 335.89, John Laurence Bernardo at 338.30. Here are the split times. And the stage notes, still no damage, but oh, looks like we got some damage for Joey Gutierrez here when he hit the snowbank. And for the event times, it's still 2 seconds. Oh dear. The gap between Lance and Nino Arakawa, I think, is still quite far, actually.
Julio Jimenez is just taking 1 second away from these guys all the time. From Lance, from the leader. This rally is reminding me of the final WRC rally just held last week, or was it last week or 2 weeks ago in Italy, in Monza for the championship with Sebastian Ogier and Elfyn Evans. They were just gunning it stage from stage, just taking 1 second off each other all the time. So it's pretty impressive.
That's right. And now we're going on for SS5. This is going to be a service park for the drivers right here. And looks like you are on a driver's seat right now there, Ivan.
I am getting ready for these guys. Apparently, the PS4 guys want to still get ahead of me. They're not contented with just beating me once. You know, they want to do it again and again and again. And, since it's Christmas, yeah, let's see. Since it's Christmas over here, let's give them a chance.
That's right.
By the way, this simulator of ours, one in AAP, the play seat that I'm using, will actually be on display in Estancia Mall from December 6th up to December 23. So you guys may want to visit. There's going to be an actual event on December 11 and the 19th. And hey, I think we can finally see each other face to face. Just for this, while restrictions are a bit down a bit, for the moment. You know, you can visit us, Jahan, Kian also on that day, 11th, 4th, and 19th of December. And if you haven't been winning here as much, there's, prizes. I'm sure you're pretty much winning here in this rally in terms of the enjoyment that you're getting. But yeah, to see each other also and socialize also there, and you know, win a couple of prizes. Why not? Join us on December 11th, 19th in SM Estancia. We have the play seats there and the Master 2. And Lance Cubalya seems that he's not actually trying to contend. He's pacing himself. That's it, Piano and Jahan.
That's right. So I see a different strategy here for this one.
He does not need to push, guys. He does not need to push. Just has to take it home. He's already there in the finals. So let him just be cool, calm, and just collect this, whatever it is he's gonna make. Let him not just make a big mistake.
That's right. And up next, we have Julio Jimenez battling it out with Nino Arakawa for P1. And the ticker is going mad between these three drivers right here.
But you look at Lance Cubalya and you look now at Julio Jimenez, you can see a more frantic, a more serious mien to the face. He's a minor tap there on the side bank on his quarter panel, but you can see he's really taking it seriously. He really has his but again, he has a lot more to prove than our top seeded driver for this championship so far. So
that's right. And up next, we have the Can Man, who's in contention as well.
Interesting that he's on third and on a controller. But I guess four-wheel drive and sliding around really lends itself well to the controller. You just have to match the gas pedal, I guess. Easier. You don't have to modulate it like a rear-wheel drive rally car. So probably that's the reason why he was struggling the last time. But I'm glad to see that he's doing well right now.
That's right. And up next, we have Nino Arakawa. And they got P4.
Another guy with a lot more to prove. Also, that he's one of the top digital rally drivers in the Philippines right now. So we get a bit spirited with his steering, but still handling it well. Just does not need to make any mistakes. He overcooked that slightly, but it's okay. But he's still at a good pace. And if you look at the ticker, they're not very far off each other right now.
The whole grid is a caterpillar formation right now. They're right near each other. And even with contention, look at P5 right now. We have John Laurence Bernardo taking P5 away from Jeter Miole.
John Law is really pushing it now. And everyone is coming in with a clean slate, with a special setup for this long stage. They're probably able to repair everything wrong with their cars in the past SS3 and SS4, but so now everyone has an equal chance to take the stage win.
That's right. Nicely done there by John Laurence Bernardo. He's really recovering at every exit of the corner.
He's doing good.
You can see him really sweating right now into the... Nice! That's right, rally drivers do it sideways. A Scandinavian flick display here by one of our veteran drivers, John Laurence Bernardo. And up next, Joy Gutierrez.
Wow, really the peripheral vision is very useful at this very tight, narrow Swedish stages. You know, so you can really see the corners of the car very, very well, and that's really an advantage that he has right now.
That's right.
He's driving it very well so far.
Doing really good right now. Now it sets him up to P5, taking P5 away from G3 Miole. But let's see how it goes. Now on to the display of G3 Miole. Let's see how he's doing.
Okay, that was a minor shot there. His line was off. He had to run over the snowbank on that side in order to still retain control of the car, but he's still doing it very well. Again, the pressure is out, and the pressure is on maximal level for these guys right now. So
definitely,
I don't pity their positions.
All right, and now back to the lead. Lance Gubalia on the lead.
Wow, he's really just taking it. What I said earlier, he's just taking his pace. You know, he's not rushing it. He doesn't really need to push, but because if you really look at the qualifying times, he was, I think, 25 seconds or 30 seconds ahead of the second-seated driver. So now he's just taking it slower. Either he's taking it slower or the pace behind him has increased. But I tend to lean towards the former.
Even the can man is just a split second behind Lance Gubalia, but he's not giving up.
Oh man, it would be good if Rafael Lee would be winning this stage. He really would deserve it. So let him. I hope he could find
Lance
it in
Gubalia across the line.
Wow, the top four guys were practically neck and neck. Fantastic.
Fantastic display of skill right there in G3 Miole across the line. Followed closely by Joy Gutierrez and John Laurence Bernardo. All right, Lance Gubalia at 628.73. Julio Jimenez at 629.70. Rafael Lee at 630.38.
Wow.
Nino Arakawa at 631.56. G3 Miole at 641.60. Joy Gutierrez at 642.86. And John Laurence Bernardo at 644.95. All right, here are the split times and stage notes and the event time, and here you have it. Julio Jimenez,
congratulations,
leads this batch. All right.
Lance Gubalia was only able to eke out 1.1 second of Julio Jimenez's stage time. So 1.2 second lead over Lance Gubalia. You're doing fantastic, Julio Jimenez.
Nicely done there, Julio Jimenez. Congratulations to you. Oh man, this is actually a new development for him.
Congratulations, Julio Jimenez, Lance Gubalia, Nino Arakawa for those top three in this batch. So far, obviously, the standings could hold possible that they'd be the 1, 2, 3 for the provisional results.
Right.
That's pretty. Well, surely Lance isn't going to be winning this round. And yeah, Julio Jimenez joining us only for this digital rally championship. Hasn't joined the past two championships before, or the digital rally trophies. Yeah, he's got his first win. So congratulations to that one. And you know, so as long as nobody comes up with a faster time, they're gonna take the top 3 spots at the moment. But hey, we got the next round, which is the Ps4 match, and yeah, we have a couple of guys still missing in the lobby. I think Albert Narciso and Owen Rada are still missing at the moment. So,
all right. Invites have been sent, but we're still awaiting their presence. But grabe, I can't wait to see what these guys will pull off, especially for Dodot Montanier, because he's actually also in contention and actually considered one of the faster guys as well on the Ps4 batch. Grabe. And also, a massive shout out to Kuya Onil Malabanan. Say, grabe, I heard you are actually competing this round with plasters all over your shoulder. So, Kuya Onil, I hope everything is okay. Yeah, so there you go. You can see the plasters if you guys are seeing the Zoom room right now. Grabe. There you have it. There it is. That's plasters everywhere right there. Grabe. The dedication of these gentlemen to actually participate in the online digital rally is actually unparalleled to what's happening right now. Grabe. Mad respect. Yeah. Grabe. Okay, and up next, and even for one notable driver for the Ps4 batch is actually Carlo Castro, right? I think Ivan, you can explain this more than I do. He actually took things to the next level for this round specifically, don't you think?
Yeah, I think Carlo has been a contender for the PS4 batch. He's also the controller. He hasn't been using his wheel yet, but he's got I think what he's going to be doing now is driving with more intensive passion. He's dedicating this rally actually to his dad. It's his birthday now, and unfortunately he's not here with us anymore. His dad also, so he's dedicating it also up there. Just as much. I'm pretty sure, Keon, you could relate to that very well.
Definitely, 100%. I can relate with that. That's right. All these motorsport dreams won't even happen for my old man and without our friends in the racing community here in the Philippines. So, mad respect.
Yep, definitely.
And
so,
of course, one other thing is we have Inigo Rosas from... I think, Kuya Jan, you can explain the background for Mr. Inigo Rosas.
Our resident Ford lover. I don't know if he's a Ford lover. Did he use now? I don't know, but he is our valued media friend from Manila Bulletin. If I'm not mistaken, and he's been with us also since the beginning with the Digital Rally Trophy 2 seasons, and he's an enthusiast through and through. And I wonder if he's using the Ford. I didn't look, so I'll be surprised to see what car he would choose for tonight's race.
Oh man, that is actually a great breed right there of skill. Being with Manila Bulletin and actually being with Motorsports as well. Alright.
Yeah, so again, by the way, just for everyone, we're inviting everyone to go to SM Estancia. That's in Pasig on December 5, December 23. Actually, the display is going to be up to December 25. And we have, of course, the AAP booth with our Motorsports booth as well there. And if you want to be a member, here's your chance as well. You can talk to them and ask the benefits of what it is to be an AAP member. Our 2 play seats will be displayed, so this one that I'm using is going to be over there. You can actually try and see why either I'm beating you or you're beating me. So maybe I could ask for tips from those who are beating me, and those who are at my back, you can actually try with this seat as well, and maybe have a copy as well as our setup. So other than that, we also have our Mazda 2 race car displayed. You can also meet and greet Keanu Dominado and Jahan Kalam on December 11 and 19.
Gusto na pala tayo, my God.
Oh dear Lord.
For those who still have their certificates yet to receive from the last digital rally, you can go and ask Jahan where it is. So he'll be there. You can poke him.
It's
for
Jahan
real.
Kalam who you're gonna be be going for the boodle, man. Not me. I just joke lang kay Jan. It's gonna be all for
So
those.
anyway, on that display, you also have the Mazda Philippines who will be displaying their cars as well, and the Miata Elite cars from their club as well will also be displaying a bunch of Mazda cars as well there. So
we'll also be displaying our car. We are Mazda 2 school car also.
Yep. So that's raced in the 2017 and 2018 8-hour endurance, the Philippine Endurance Challenge, with our MSDP students. Unfortunately, I think Dodot Montaner, who's also joining us, should have been in one of those cars for the following years until the pandemic happened. So sad for him, but hey, he's here with us in the Digital Rally Championship with us at the moment. So that's great to see him here. Jahan is actually you've driven that car, Jahan.
Well, not in anger, only on the road.
In anger in the traffic. Don't rage.
But it's a nice city commuter, but how it drives in the racetrack, I have no idea.
So I think we haven't heard anything yet from one of our players, Owen Rada, who's positioned himself at 6th in the Ps4 batch. Tito Albert has been having connection problems at the moment, so I think we can already start with
All right, I can
give
here.
him. Owen's actually tried to connect as well.
Oh dear.
So guys in the PS4 lobby, maybe you could try send them a few more invites.
Yep. Don't worry, I have something up my sleeve.
So everybody's been in the lobby, but typical PS4 connection problems that we have. So John, aside from the other the display seat that we're having and we're displaying as well with the Digital Rally Championship. So this one, what I'm using is the GT play seat that we're using from the FIA. So it's an official product of the licensed by the FIA. And we're also having the Formula 1 play seat there on display. We'll be competing also with the GT Sport and setting best times during December 11 and 19. So we'll probably have those competitions by every 2 hours, and top guy on those setting the time on a certain stage wins some prizes from us. So what those prizes are, just a few tokens of thanks and appreciation for actually visiting the booth over there in SM Estancia. So we'll see you again there in December 11th and 19th. So a real meetup for us guys over there. So be sure to just be sure that you're still following all the safety protocols that time, from wearing the masks to social distancing, and of course don't forget to bring all your things for proper hygiene, like your alcohol and Lysols and everything, your alcohol sprays or whatever. So
Lysol's a bit extreme, Ivan, but
I think that's for the play seat,
Oh yeah, okay, that would be good. Okay, that's a good idea. I thought you would spritz that on yourself, but yeah, that's a good idea. And if you'd be also there, and please look for Ivan Isada as well. Please look for him. Make sure you prepare your cards for him to sign.
That's for you, Kuya Ivan, not for us.
I think I'd be happy to meet actually the guys as well there. We just see each other on the Zoom that we have at the moment, and at the Discord sometimes. But other than that, we haven't really met up yet. I think Jahan and Keanu have kind of met up with some of you already from before. So it would be great to see you guys over there as well. And, we can talk motorsports and esports and digital racing, and digital rallying. So why not?
Definitely.
Yeah, but guys, don't bite. We're shy. I'm actually shy. I'm the shyest of the three guys.
Parang bayad yung pagkasabi.
It's just that our we're being paid, and our work is telling us that we need to interact with people. Ha, Jahan?
Yeah, I'm shy. So please be gentle, guys, when you see us. Please understand.
Right. So, what's happening up with the PS4 guys?
Alright, still connection problems with 2 drivers, but alright, room is now public. Hopefully they could join in another way. I'll revert it back.
Yeah, so at the moment, this weekend, by the way, if you have nothing to do tomorrow, there's Formula V1. There's round 2 and races 5 and 6 tomorrow. So they're up with their championship as well. That's organized by the Tuason Racing School and the Tuason Racing Group. So yeah, you could actually watch them over there. And also the Philippine Grand Touring Car Championship is round 5 for tomorrow as well. So that's race 9 and 10 if I'm not mistaken as well. Of course, those are AAP sanctioned events, and heading the steward there are, of course, the national champion, 7-time national champion Robbie Hermoso, our 24-hour Le Mans steward Ricky Diliaco, who's also now the AAP MS Motorsports consultant, and as well as we have Mark Goddard as well, who's handling Eurasia team, also the Le Mans 24, who's also stewarding there. So great to see some proper racing as well live, and you might want to check that out. Other races for December, we also have December 18 and 19 in Carmona with the karting, so go-karting. So yeah, you can check that out as well. Other than that, mag-visit Keanu and Jahan on December 11 and 19 in SMS Nacha.
Oh man, if you guys can, Digital Motorsport, thankfully we're able to bring this to your households, but to watch real motorsport happening also. You guys should do that sometime, to even just to watch, no need to compete, but to just watch these guys and really smell the fuel, smell the gasoline fumes before we all race electric cars in 10 years time. I don't know. So again, tomorrow it's in Clark International Speedway, Formula V1 and Philippine GT. And on December 18-19, 2 weeks from now, it's in Carmona racing circuit. I think admission is not necessarily free, but it's not very expensive, so you guys can just go.
Yep, and I think I see on the screen now that our lobby is now working.
Right, but so far we're still lacking 2 drivers, but sadly due to the time constraint we may have to go on. But for the drivers, the invites are still active. Maybe just a server that's acting up in your area right now, but hopefully you can still join. All right,
so you guys can join in anytime the race, so just keep on trying.
All right, it's game time.
Yep.
Oh, I'm surprised that Inigo Roses is now using the Skoda. How do you pronounce it? Skoda or Skoda or whatever? I don't know.
Skoda is fine. Don't worry, Jahan.
There's a pronunciation for that the Europeans, the Czech Republic guys can really pronounce it properly.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah,
what I don't know how to pronounce here are the names of the stages here in Swedish, the Scandinavian names. If you had a hard time in Poland, look at the names of the stages here. It is difficult.
Noraskoga.
Not quite sure if that's really what it means, but all right.
All right. So I've chosen the Ford Focus of Marcus Gronholm, and due to Carlo Castro's request, being it's his dad's birthday, I am choosing a blue livery. Yeah.
And Carlo Castro is using the Subaru, huh? Okay, so now how do you pronounce the Subaru model? Is it Keanu? You know this one. Is it Impreza or Impreza?
I say Impreza, really.
Because I hear Impreza, so I don't know. But
maybe it depends on what accent they're coming from, perhaps.
Actually, the question is, what do the Japanese say?
Let's ask. Let's ask the audience. How do they pronounce it? Let's find out. All right. Dodot Montanier doing some final checks. All right.
Probably looking at those YouTube video set of guides, huh?
Oh man, that's definitely true. It could be, but not. But it's all right.
I am not confident with this rally. Yeah. So
starts 100.
let me listen to full news for a minute, guys. Let's see how it goes.
Good luck.
All right. So now this is Dodot Montanier behind the wheel for the Ps4 Match.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off.
Alright, Dodot Montanier. Again, he is our driver, MSTP graduate from Iligan City. All the way in Mindanao.
Whoa. A little too intense there. Man.
Oh man, you can't do that just in the first few corners, Dodot. But anyway, calm down and press on regardless.
Whoa. Oh man, this is actually pretty intense here. Dear Lord.
But again, this first stage is very difficult, and so your sight lines are so difficult. You don't know what's in front of you. It's so difficult, I tell you guys.
Okay. Thought he won't make it over the side bank, but he just barely scratched it, but it's alright.
He drove it like a Tamiya, but it's okay. He's still in it.
That's right. And up next, take a look at the lead. We have Carlo Castro.
Carlo Castro, our second controller guy for this race, for this event. Again, you can see him very serious. A happy birthday in heaven to your dad, and I also feel you guys. So, anyway, do it for him, I guess.
That's right. And look at the livery right there. I think he may be sharing the same color scheme with Ivan Isada there. Don't you think? No.
See, but he's using the 4. He's using the Subaru, and Ivan will be using
the Focus. He's using the Focus.
Yeah, he's gonna be using the Focus.
That's right. And up next, take a look at number 3. We have Onil Malabanan.
Onil Malabanan, the plaster man. You know, he's really gonna. He has to drive against his injury, or I don't know if it's an injury or I don't know what you could describe it, but his shoulder is acting up, and despite his shoulder issue, he's still driving the wheels off of that Citroen C4.
Definitely. Despite it, still finding a way to push forward.
He's driving fast despite the salon pass.
That's right. All right. And up next, Ivan Isada. That is color blue.
Oh, it's very blue. Yeah, I think Sweden is really difficult. So if he's facing difficulty, I don't know if Ivan has practiced. But anyway, he's a guest driver for today. He's not gonna be eligible for any ranking or points. Hitting up there.
You can feel a little heart attack right there, Goja.
You wanna know how to shut up fail mails?
Flip the car.
Yeah, flip the car a few times. So, you know, at least he's doing okay. He's currently third now, but he's way behind Carlo Castro and Dodot Montanier.
That's right. And now, last, we have Inigo Rosas. Oh! No. Oh, dear. Oh, no, he hit the spectator. Hit the cameraman.
Oh, man. That's... In real life, that
is wild. Oh, my.
Yeah, but again, that is the danger and the thrill of rally right there for you. For both driver, co-driver, and the spectator.
That's right.
But that cameraman probably did not take a good shot at it, but the car did take a good shot at him.
Oh no. Oh no. Got hurt. But take a look at back in the lead. We have Dodot Montanier. That gap is growing between him and Carlo Castro.
If you really notice, Keanu, that there are guys who really revel with the four-wheel drive. There are guys that really can cope with the rear-wheel drives. A lot of people on the last again hitting the snow bank. But the guys who are doing well right now really struggled on the second round. I kind of noticed.
Yes.
With the rear-wheel drives, you know. And I think the challenge last round should have been even more difficult if we were using the Group B rear-wheel drive cars. But even with the historic rear-wheel drive, it was a challenge. These four-wheel drive cars are easier to drive, definitely, by a huge margin. And they're using it to their advantage. And I guess they're used to the four-wheel drive since we've been using four-wheel drive in the beginning in our first digital rally trophy.
That's right. I mean, just look at it like this. I wouldn't even imagine this kind of pace if you were to use like a rear-wheel drive car for this stage. Not at this pace.
I don't think it's possible, to be honest.
Oh man, that's actually too wild right here. Now, Carlo Castro pretty much shadowing the lines there of Dodot Montanier one way or another, but he's pulling through.
Wow, very nice lurid drifts there. Tucking it very close to the snowbank, really maximizing the corner there.
And now for Dodot Montanier, across the line, followed closely by Carlo Castro. Ooh, almost flipped the car there.
Almost.
Using the all-weather lights there for the Impreza. Can't use white lights here because you won't be able to see anything. There you have it. And now on to Ivan Isada.
Ivan climbing up to third, not bad.
There you have it. And he's up across the line, followed closely by Onil Malabanan. Oh, in a damaged car there for Inigo Rosas, but he's alright. He's got to be pulling through.
Oh man, to survive this stage is something.
Across the line. Alright, Dodot Montanier at 625.91, Carlo Castro at 641.98, Onil Malabanan at 656.53, Ivan Isada at 659.21, and Inigo Rosas at 720.26 with an 8-second penalty. And a 4-second penalty as well for Ivan Isada. Split times.
Yep. I rolled the car.
Oh, that's nasty. Ooh.
I thought like it felt more like I was in a bobsled rather than a rally car.
That's slippery, huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh dear. And we got some track rod damage for Inigo Rosses. Hopefully he can still cope up with SS2, because with a big track rod damage, you may not be able to steer the car properly, especially on a slippery angle. Oh dear. Ooh, challenges here, there, and everywhere for the drivers here tonight. Okay. Now moving on to SS2. So now we're gonna be taking the first sector there, just easy and calm. But towards the second and the third, and even the last sector, is gonna be the flat out stage. So let's see who will prevail in this special stage right here. All right. Okay. Yep. Sorry.
I'm just wanting to comment that these guys only have one choice of tire. They don't have a choice of compounds for the snow stage. They only have one choice, which is snow tires. So
snow-studded tires.
So, but I guess despite that, you know, but surprisingly, it has grip. It's like gravel, a slidier gravel. But maybe it's due to the tires also having those metal studs on the rubber surface itself, on the tread, in order for them to really bite on the ground and on the ice very, very well. That's why they're handling. They're able to literally turn and slide with much control. As you can see now with Dodot Montanier right now. Oh, hitting the snowbank again. But he has the pace. His pace is actually up with the top runners also on the first PS batch, it seems. He was very close to them on the top guys. He's one of the top guys for not only the PS4 batch but the whole event, and followed closely by Carlo Castro. And Carlo Castro has really much improved over the time that he has joined us. Again, he's a relatively, I think he's what, 16 now? Because I think he joined when he was 15.
So he joined when he was 14, but I think
13. Yeah. He must be 15 or 16, so he's still very young. And given the fact that he's still using a controller, he's using that controller very, very well. And he has definitely matured with its driving. And his skill level has markedly improved.
Definitely. So some car sympathy now there, Kuya John, don't you think?
Yeah, man. So it's doing good.
That's right. Even for the stage, they're bringing out the rally lights right there. Grabe.
Oh, this is the scary part of this stage. Oh my god. High speed left sweeper.
Over for Ivan Isada. I mean, check out the flat out section for this guy. There he is. Oh, right. Some hesitation right there, but he just pulled through.
He hit the snowbank a little bit on the exit, but it's okay.
Oh yes.
No, these flat out sections really, you know, interesting line over there. Hopping left, right, and center.
Yeah, you really can't drink water with a condition like this. Baka matapon lang.
Definitely don't eat Keon. Don't eat at all. Baka mabulunan ka. So, Ivan's doing well.
Now for Inigo Rosses.
Inigo now with a car that's a bit worse for wear, but he's currently fourth so far. I think O'Neil Malabanan has issues down in the back, but but regardless, I'm sure that Inigo can't wait for the next special service sector. Oh! Wow! He flipped that car what, thrice? Three times? My God!
3 flips. Oh man, that was 3 flips.
Wow!
Oh man, what happened?
That's 9 out. I give that 9 out of 10.
It's a contest now. How many rolls you do? Of course not. I mean, not for rally drivers, man. You do it sideways, not upside down, man. What is going on?
Depends on your point of, Keanu, it depends on your point of reference if he's really sideways, you know. Maybe that's sideways and, you know, another point of reference.
Sideways in a different angle, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but O'Neil Malabanan is now struggling. Probably the cold got to him, you know. He's probably, the cold has got into his shoulder also, probably.
I thought the cold never bothered him anyway.
That's a song, my friend.
Oh, that's a song. Sorry, my bad. My bad.
I don't think he's Kristen Bell.
No, not this one.
Oh, what? Anyway,
he's nursing a flat tire. Oh dear.
That's why. That's
I
why.
can't even imagine what kind of grip you'll get with a flat snow tire. Anyway, for Dorot Montañera, 328.72. Carlo Castro at 333.27. Ivan Isada at 335.47. Inigo Roses at 354.37. O'Neil Malabanan at 436.33 with a 4-second penalty. All right, split times right here. And some stage notes. Oh dear. Some truck rod damages for the last 3 drivers. And
yeah, hopefully they have enough time in the next service to repair all their things, and then they start on a clean slate.
Oh yeah, definitely.
How do you pronounce Varmland? Varmland?
Farmland is correct, John.
How about
I'm
this
pretty
one?
sure.
How
That's a
about
popular. It's a popular place in that goes to rally, even in the WRC.
How about this one? Skogsrallet. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to disappoint any Scandinavian viewers if ever we
I
have.
think you have to practice like being a Viking, Jahan.
I can always eat at Vikings. Will that help?
I think that doesn't count, but you can always try. Okay, so now they're going to be going for their service parks. All right.
Carlo Castro is already ready.
He's ready for the action. And here we go.
Into 6 left of a jump, maybe 50.
They are quick.
Godot is very quick, Ivan. Very quick.
I mean, with the rally lights on, there we go. The rally lights are installed.
5, 4,
and they're ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off. SS3 for the Ps4 drivers. Let's go.
Oh, really? I mean, we didn't see Dodo, but I saw his steering wheel really go turn so much.
Oh man.
But yeah, I agree with Ivan's earlier thought that at the night it's easier to drive this stage than on the daytime, because you could really see the edges very well. It's not washed out by the whiteness of it all.
Definitely.
But when I did my recce, or I did my qualifying run, so to speak, yeah, I was driving probably at 80%. I wasn't driving. I was driving it blind. How can I push it to the absolute limit? I don't know where I was going, but yeah, this one was a bit easier, especially if you're doing it blind.
That's right.
This stage.
So, up next, Carlo Castro.
Oh man, his car's dancing left, right, and center. Fantastic looking Subaru over there.
A natural habitat for a Subaru Impreza right here. Whether it's modern or a classic, it can go all out.
I thought the internet meme was that the natural habitat of the Subaru is on top of a tow truck. But anyway, I don't know.
It's either on the mud or on the snow, but since we don't have any snow right here, for us Filipinos, it's only for the off-road. Check it out.
Yeah, but guys, don't get offended. I also have a Subaru.
That's alright. Nicely done there.
Yeah, he's doing very well.
Check it out. He's actually pulling off the Scandinavian flick at an angle, despite being a controller player. And check it out. We have in P2. It's Onil Malabanan with a fresh set of tires and a freshly aligned car. Let's see how he does it. He's in contention, taking P2 away from Carlo Castro.
Oh man, I think he just got the.
That is intense, but nice recovery there.
He had to skid the car very well in order to regain composure and control.
They're really using the edge of the tires to slow down. I'm doing good, John.
And the edge of the snowbank as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Nature's snow brakes, I believe.
Yeah.
No. Okay, thought I was gonna ride the bank, but no, I didn't. And now for Dodot Montanier across the flying finish and across the finish line. All right. Followed closely by Ivan Isada and Carlo Castro. Whoa!
What happened there?
There was a lag on the stop box there, but for Dodot Montanier at 257.55, Ivan Isada at 301.20, Carlo Castro at 302.94, Onil Balabanan at 302.99, and Inigo Roses at 304.61. Here are the split times and the stage notes. No damage for Dodot Montanier for this one. Oh dear.
Dodot keeping it clean. That's
right.
great. Well, everyone had to probably rely on the snowbanks in order to negotiate the turn. Yeah, but they're doing good regardless. Everyone is very neck and neck in this stage. Fantastic driving for everybody.
Fantastic. Oh, yes. Hey.
Okay, this one, how do you pronounce?
Algjon? I don't know. I don't know.
John. I don't know. Any Swedish speakers in the house?
I don't recall.
Message from Nico Salvador to Jahan. The A with the two dots on top is actually pronounced E-Y.
Oh, so it's X-Joan. X-Joan? Okay, now I'm lost.
Good luck.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so far, it's actually...
Good luck.
Wait, I don't know. I'm lost.
Yormland.
My gosh.
All right, here they go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off. Dodot Montanier starts SS4 in the daylight. Oh God, you're right. The sun rays are making it hard to see the depth of the turn. Oh no! Okay, Phil's going for a ride.
Especially on the first stage, Keanu, when you're driving the car and you have all these bits of snow falling on your windshield, it's kind of really different. And pair it with, again, this white wash out of a stage. It's really hard to navigate, to be honest. And well, these guys had to practice a lot for these top-seeded drivers. So they're probably doing it now by muscle memory. But regardless, it's really a challenge that they're undertaking right now. It's very difficult to be in their position right now.
Definitely, 100%. And up next, Ivan Isada.
All right, now it's number 2 and flat out like you couldn't believe.
Not even twitching one bit there. You'd be flying off your chair right now at this speed. Oh, no, gotta hold it.
Yeah, he's holding it.
And there's a square left.
This one, the slow sections are the easiest ones. It's all those high-speed 6s and 5s where you have to be in full throttle or just a slight lip off. That's the doozy. Those are the difficult ones, man.
That's right. Up next, even for Onil Malabanan. Not even phasing him one bit. And oh no,
man.
Carlo Castro moving down to P5. Oh no. Oh no. He missed the guardrail.
He almost got the Robert Kubica incident
No.
over there.
Oh no. That was a nasty accident.
That was a nasty accident, and luckily he avoided that one. Oh, but Carlo Castro has jumped up to third right now.
All right. A mishap right there, but it's all right.
Okay, it's really... Oh, his rear end is sashaying left and right. It's really hard to maintain control on these high-speed sections, especially when you hit slushy ground surface or a bit of icy road surface. It's really hard to maintain control. These guys are something else, really.
And now the P2 for Carlo Castro.
Whoa!
And check out the gap between him and Dodot. It's so huge.
Again, Dodot is a guy who is really gunning out for overall honors in this event. So, and his pace and his skill level is way, well, if he would be probably also the first PC batch if he were using a PC. But Carlo Castro, the controller is not doing, he's doing quite well actually. Not doing too bad.
Not bad, even for Dodot Montañera across the line, followed closely by Carlo Castro.
He's almost done with the stage.
There it is.
Again, it's really a challenge even with the back.
Yeah, that does it. And across the line. It's rare for you to see, Gudjan, a finish line on a turn. Oh! Ivan Isada nursing a flat tire there. Oh dear.
And he gave himself some active arrow with his... He was probably exuding somewhere. He didn't see.
That's right. And even more so for even for Inigo Roses, but two flats. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no.
Where is he? He's almost there though. He's almost home.
He's almost there, but I think this was caused by a landing.
Yeah, but there's no choice of compounds. It's just unlucky, probably.
Oh, there he is, and taking the stop box with him. There you go.
I thought I had bad luck. That looks worse. Two flats.
That's right. But that's all right. It's part of the game. Dodot Montañera 330.60. Carlo Castro at 350.94. Onil Malabanan at 352.67. Ivan Isada at 414.93. And Inigo Roses at 443.60 with a 4-second penalty. And also a 4-second penalty as well for Carlo Castro. All right. Split times. And some stage notes. And no damage for Dodot Montañera.
Dodot's keeping it clean.
And check out the event times right here. Look how far apart the time for Dodot and Carlo.
Well, about 47 seconds. Like 47, 48 seconds away, man. Not
Good
bad.
Lord, that is huge.
Okay, I give up pronouncing.
It takes a while. Maybe it'll grow.
I don't know. Ran's babysitter. I don't know what's this. Anyway, I'm giving up. But this one's difficult. Again, a difficult stage.
All right.
Right. So I guess the PC batch 2 better get ready. I hope everyone's in the lobby soon enough.
This is the last stage. Everyone has a chance to repair their cars and do their final setup for this difficult long section with darkness and precipitation that they have to face. Is so difficult. Well, but it's fun, I guess, if you like racing inside your freezer. So anyway, but they're giving us So far with these two batches, Keanu, Ivan, they're giving us a great show, right?
3 left
I
right
believe.
I think with all of my mishaps, I'm giving you guys a lot to talk about as well. But definitely the guys in front, they don't need us. They can speed away and have fun. All right, going back to Phil Mills.
1, go.
All right, here they go.
Again, Dodot Montagnier taking us home in this final stage. And he is driving the Citroen C4. Oh, not too bad. He's doing it very, very well.
That's more like it.
Is he scanning? Well, we'll see. We shall see.
We shall see.
But in two-wheelers, you know, they actually do scan deflict as a matter of course. They call it counter steer, and apparently it really helps you balance. No, seriously.
Yeah.
In order to turn right, you have to turn left first. So that's basically scan deflicting. And we do that all the time when we ride a bicycle. So in cars also, that's why you do this.
For sliding ones, I believe, John, right?
No, I mean, in order for you to literally turn the bike, you have to turn the bike the opposite way first. So if that applies, so that's why we're riding it like a Tamiya on a back turn. But really, the scan deflict is basically, when they say it's about balancing the car, that's the ultimate form of balance, counter steering. In order for you to shift the weight to the correct side, in order for the car to lean towards the corner, you have to turn to the opposite side. So you shift the weight to the side wherein you want to get the most grip. So that's where you do the scan deflict. That's where it's a skill very useful in this very low mu or low coefficient of friction surfaces like snow. So yeah, just a random factoid about the scan deflict. And yeah, since we are in a Scandinavian country, I assume, so there you go.
Okay. And up next, Onil Malabanan.
Oh man, what a challenge these guys are facing. And O'Neill is really up to the challenge despite his bandaged shoulder. He's trucking along quite nicely. And whoa! I thought he would I thought he would lose that corner, but he made it.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, but I would recommend him being closer to the inside in this course because it's so narrow. Not that close to the inside, but yeah, but it's better to be on the inside a bit more because hitting the outside on the exit really gets you into a tack slapper, which you don't need.
Oh,
the inside hitting the inside just makes you understeer.
And now up next, Ivan Isada.
Yeah, looking at these guys, you know, even with Ivan, look how much little steering he does, you know. And very slow also, relatively speaking. Of course, he has to correct and overcorrect at certain points. But on a normal course, you know, steering is very gentle. So that's the way to take these slow sections. These low coefficient of friction sections and stages. Look, it's very gentle. Look at him. Very gentle. Sliding the car just right. In my qualifying run, I was a bit severe with the steering wheel, but yeah, but these fast guys are very gentle with the steering.
Now on to Inigo Roses. And check it out from the angle of Inigo Rosses. Look how intense this stage is, even on the night. And grab it, no? Even for snow tires, Kuya Jan, you can't have wide tires. No? You gotta have tall, studded tires for this one.
Narrow studded tires. The narrow aspect of these snow tires with studs is they want to really maximize the load on the contact patch so much. A wider contact patch means that the load is spread very far, so the studs don't get to really bite on the ground. So if you minimize the contact patch, you put a lot of pressure per square inch and you gain the most traction in this low traction surface. That's why they keep it very narrow.
I see. Because you could call them donuts from this angle right here. I mean,
they look like emergency spare tires, that's for sure.
Yes. And eventually, Dodot Montañer just flying away.
But it's really the complete opposite to what we know from tarmac racing, circuit racing, that the wider the tire, the more grip. But with a high coefficient of friction and with good sticky tires, that's very good advice. But for the snow, it's again very difficult. It's also the same philosophy with off-road tires. People think that wide off-road mud terrains would do the trick, but it would do the trick only on mud. But on very loose surfaces, it helps to have narrow tires to get you out of a rut.
That's right.
Dodot's about to finish the last sector of the last stage of this Ps4 batch.
Alright, across the flying finish, Dodot Montañer across the line. Carlo Castro not too behind. Right on the fuel cut of the Impreza and across the line. Followed closely by Onel Manabanan. Across the line as well. Along with Ivan Isada and now Inigo Rosses as well. There we go. Dodot Montañer at 641.68. Carlo Castro at 653.15. Onel Malabanan at 659.36. Ivan Isada at 7-minute flat .53. Inigo Rosses at 7:04.86. Here are the split times. And here are the stage notes. And the event times are right here. Grab it. Look at that gap between Dodot and Carlo. Almost a whole minute. Dear Lord. That is intense.
Carlo Castro, congratulations. I'm sure your dad is proud of you that you beat Ivan Isada, 2003 National Rally Champion in this event.
Don't worry, you'll be there in no time.
Yeah, Carlo can be proud of that.
Congratulations, Dodot Montañer, for winning the Ps4 batch. It's a well-deserved podium celebration for you, even albeit digitally and simulation mode.
Oh yes, grabe, a celebration indeed for the drivers. Grabe, they're excited to be in a league just like this. Especially for students right now, which barely any activities outside the house, but grabe, just from the house, no, and from home. I think that's what you were mentioning earlier, no, Kuya Ivan?
Yep, definitely. For the likes of our student participants, it's been very different for them. This digital rally has actually been a recreational activity for them, as well as being very competitive. So yeah, that's for Carlo Castro. It's the same thing for him. He's been in his condominium doing his studies, and at the same time looking forward to each event that we actually have. So yeah, hats off to Carlo for doing a great job here. And of course for Dodot, his times actually were able to, I think, overall. At the moment, he sits at 5th with a 23 minutes, and while the top 4 are still all on 22-minute range. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to see what the PC Batch 2 is going to come out with, because I'm pretty sure they'll be trying to get those times from the PC Batch 1 as well, and trying to mix it with all the others. So let's get it on. I hope they're all in the lobby already.
Right, yes, they all are. So shall we start introducing our drivers for the PC Batch 2? All right, let's do so right now. All right, so for the second batch, we have our top seed on the second batch. We have Aldo Balagulan, right, representing Team VRS, and we have a returning player. This is Nico Salvador.
Great to see Nico again, finally, after quite some time. Yeah,
it's been a long time since you've been racing with dirt with us.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Another return as well would be Kirk Alves.
Hey, Kirk, finally he's back again.
He's back
after two rallies. He's been outside of the 2 batches for PC, but great to see him back again.
That's right. And this is Jenna Gonzalez. All right. Grabe, welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the live lobby grid. Grabe, it's an honor having you guys here. Grabe. And by the way, personal note to Jenna, congratulations to you, by the way. I think, guys, he recently got married, I think.
Congratulations. I hope whoever you married still allows you also to do digital rally on your free time.
Oh, yeah, I hope so. And then Gaming Perks, this is John Perkin Abrantes. All right, this is Gaming Perks. He's actually live right now on his Twitch channel, so shout out to you guys.
Right.
And Boomer Dad Gaming, this is Belray Dahonog. All right. Fellow streamer as well for Dirt Rally 2, and right. He's one of our biggest enthusiasts as well for Rally Sim Racing. And lastly, from the team Hold My Beer Racing Team, this is Anthony Munoz. Right? Team HMB is going all out for sim racing leagues all over the region, or maybe even all over the world. Pero grabe, mad respect to these guys and basically all the participants who are going to be racing with us tonight. Grabe, guys, shout out to all of you. All right, so Ivan, shall we get started for this
definitely.
One? All right.
I think these guys are ready to go.
These guys are ready to fly.
Yep.
And gentlemen, good luck. There you go. Are choosing your cars.
Citroen. Belray, I think, is using the Peugeot. No, Aldo is the one using the Peugeot. Oh, wow. I thought it was Belray using the Peugeot. Oh man, he has to battle all of 5 gears while the others have 6 gears to play with.
That's right. This is gonna be fun. All right, now for SS1, we're gonna be having this. Snow, slush, and compacted snow for this one. And look at that. Woo. Grabe. So the trend of white lights won't be used here, no, Evan, because it's already white. So yeah. I guess all weather lights are really gonna be the thing here. Yellow or yellow green, I believe.
Funny the stage though, because when you look at it in the map, it looks all like a straight line. Not too many stretches, but it's all really twisty inside, like all chicanes. So when you're actually on the stage, it doesn't really feel fast. It feels like you're going left to right, or probably it's just the bad setup of my car a while ago. So.
But you didn't set up the car actually, right? You just run it out of the box, right?
I did do a setup and it was pretty okay in qualifying. I don't know what happened in the live race. I think my nerves got a bit too chilly for the weather.
And Iconic Peugeot 206 driven by Aldo Balagulan.
2,
right here.
That one of the most wins in the year 2000, 2001 with Gronholm, Harry Rovanpera in that Peugeot. So iconic car in Sweden, real championship winner. That was actually why Marcus Gronholm was able to get his full-time seat for the season and win that year, because he won that stage when he was supposed to only have a limited WRC contract that time. So Aldo Balaguan using this Peugeot 206, beautiful car, fast, quick, and the top contender of Peugeot.
But he's really trying his best right now not to get caught by the boost there, Ivan. Blow off pa lang, you know it's full of power.
Definitely. Just be sure it's straight. Keep it on the floor.
And up next, we have Nico Salvador. Oh! That was close.
Again with the Ford Focus 2017, 2007 edition rather. Oh, Nico's pushing also.
Nicely done there. Alright. Curling closely behind Aldo Balagulan is Nico Salvador.
Oh, look at his gloves. I like the color scheme of his gloves. It's like the Philippine flag, I think.
It is. He had it personalized, I believe.
Wow, good. Cool beans, man. Cool beans.
That's right.
And I like how it's his first time we see him in Zoom. He's been joining us since the first digital rally. It's only now that he's live again. And with the zoom and the camera, it's nice to see
Perhaps, that the schedules were aligning well for Nico Salvador this time around there, Evan.
Exactly.
And up next, we have Anthony Munoz. Oh dear.
He already has a flat tire.
Nursing a flat. Not sure if it's wise to keep going with a flat, though. You may damage the suspension. But let's see how far it will take.
They're still on the third sector. So far off.
It's still too far. There are a lot more to go. I'm so sorry if that happened. That's alright. Alright. We're back to the lead. And look who we have on the lead. It's Belray Dahonog.
Awesome. It's Boomer Dad Gaming.
There he is.
You're doing okay, Boomer.
There you have it, and look who's in P2 right behind Belray. It's actually Aldo Balagulan. All right. Galing. So what happened? Hurt Alves though. He was actually in contention in P1 and P2. Probably overcooking it in one corner. Hope not.
He's still on the ticker.
Yes, he is. He's still there. Don't worry. And up next, look who we have right behind Belray Dahonog. It's actually Jenna Gonzalez.
Oh, using a Petersol for delivery.
That's right. Check it out.
I like how he raises his eyebrows over there while he's driving.
That's right. Grabe. And look how well invested Jenna Gonzalez's rig is. I mean, this is a G27 wheel with a real with an aftermarket steering wheel right there.
Wouldn't that overtax the motor if you have an oversized wheel?
Well, for gear drives, I believe it wouldn't be much of an issue since he has a Logitech wheel. But if that were a belt drive, it would be a bit of an issue. But I'll have Richard Arao confirm that for us if he's watching right now. But yeah,
that's a tempting mod for me to do. But whoa.
Same here. Instead of trying to turn the wheel twice, it'd be better if you just had regular steering wheel, 13 to 14 inch steering wheel.
I mean, it'll feel a lot more natural to us race car drivers. That's right. And look, we have in P4, this is John Perkin Abrantes. All right, Gaming Perks is flying all the way. Let's go.
Nice to see Perkins back in action again after missing the last round. Okay, he's doing pretty well in the mid package of the batch 2.
Sadly, he had to retire his racing wheel since it's causing him problems in the qualifying. But
he's back in the controller?
Yeah, he's back on an Xbox 360 controller. He's all right. I see.
I think we have at the moment 3 players who are on the controller, so no worries there.
I see.
Shout out to Pirate's friend, Henry Benconcero, who uses actually the keyboard for qualifying, so we never see him actually in live.
Whoa!
Now that's an even bigger feat than controller usage, huh?
Oh yes, that's right. And to feature, let's go to P6. We have Kirk Alves. There he is.
Hey, it's Kirk, and he's using gloves that are the same color of his car.
That's right. Probably a favorite right there. Check it out. It'll be all right. Using an array livery. All right, so back to the lead. Belray Dahonog approaching the flying finish.
Let's go, Boomer Dad Gaming.
And across the line.
Great run there.
Followed closely by Jenna Gonzalez and Aldo Balagulan. All right. And for Abrantes across the line, Salvador. And Alves across the line. All right. There he goes. Looks like Anthony Munoz had a tire change. Or did he though? Oh no, I was mistaken. No. He's actually just pushing through.
Did he probably got the 2 punctures and he only was able to replace 1?
I have no idea. We'll find out on the stage notes.
Maybe, or he probably found a way that he can just drive the car consistently since the car is still following.
Or maybe because
losing a minute.
Maybe because the surface is friendly for a flat tire. I don't know.
Yeah, it is a bit if you think about it, especially the front. So
there you have it. Grabe. Belray Dahonog at 643.68. Jenna Gonzalez at 649.50. Aldo Balagulan at 649.93. Nico Salvador at 659.71. John Perkin Abrantes at 707.61. Kirk Alves at 707.94. And Anthony Munoz at 756.36 with a 4-second penalty. Same goes for Kirk Alves and 10 seconds for Perkins. Oh dear.
So Anthony Munoz did not choose to really change his tire at all.
I think he really just went all out despite the flat. But high engine temp though.
That's a lot of damage here in this for this batch.
Oh dear. But that's all right. Nonetheless, they're doing all right.
But it's surprising that they're overheating their engines in this cold climate, no?
I mean, running fast can actually cool the engines, won't they? I mean, I don't know if that actually is a factor or if it works.
Yeah, but probably they smooshed up the radiator hard, so that's why it's overheating. But yeah, hopefully they can amble on and finish SS2 so that they can go to their
Starts
service
4
park.
left, extra long over crest, 34, right long tightens.
Okay. Now back to Aldo Balagulan. That was just SS1.
4, 3.
Oh, I
2,
like Aldo Balagulan's
1.
gloves.
Go.
Very yellow.
I'm not sure if that's yellow or if that's orange, but yeah.
I guess everyone is really showing their flair in their attire.
Definitely,
So,
definitely.
that's pretty cool for these guys. One in peel green, one in the Philippine flag. Fantastic.
Definitely, 100%.
Gahan, remember I was supposed to go to a track day on Thursday, last Thursday, and I brought on my gloves as well. So I was actually thinking of using it as well, but due to no practice at all, I skipped the thing. But looking at the result a while ago, probably I should have just worn it anyway.
There you have it.
What color are your gloves?
You can choose blue or red.
They're both Philippine colors.
Exactly.
I don't remember what my gloves are, to be honest. I also have a set. I think it's red also. It was red. I remember. I bought it during our first step racing cup days.
Exactly. Hey, guys, this is the fast section now. This is where I got caught out a while ago and that's where I got my puncture. So let's see how these guys take it. Go!
And up next, Nico Salvador. Let's check it.
Oh, this is scary.
Through the what is this? Bridges. So that's where I hit it.
Oh my god.
Oh, really
good. Man, I was so close.
I couldn't go full throttle in that section. My heart was really out of my chest at that part. When I was doing my blind runs.
Nice.
Alright.
Oh, Nico's now in the lead. Not bad.
Nico Salvador now on the hill climb. And now taking P1 away from Aldo Balagulan. Alright, clearly it's anyone's game for this batch right here, Kuyaban.
That's right. And Nico Salvador with a comeback and driving really good for this stage especially.
That's right.
Yeah, but he has a toe out on his rear, so he's struggling.
And now for P2, this is Jenna Gonzalez in contention with Nico Salvador.
Wow. He's doing pretty well also with minimal steering inputs, but he's twisting the wheel left and right, finding whatever grip is there on this loose surface. I don't know if that's big steering wheels helping him or hindering him, I don't know, but it would be cool to replicate that on my own setup.
That's right. Even now for Belray Dahonog, keeping up with Jenna Gonzalez.
Let's see. See, not so... Oh, hitting the snowbank. But again, look at them turn their steering wheels. Not so bad.
And Nico Salvador across the line, followed closely by Aldo Balagulan and Jenna Gonzalez and Belray Dahonog. And now on to Anthony Munoz across the line. Now on to Perkins across the line as well. Now for Kirk Alves. And across the line. Alright, looks like some struggles there, but Nico Salvador at 336.35, Aldo Balagulan at 339.05, Jenna Gonzalez at 339.12, Belray Dahonog at 342.12, Anthony Munoz at 348.02, Kirk Alves at 409.29 with a 4-second penalty, and John Perkin-Abrantes at 5-minute flat .22 with a 1 minute and 5-second penalty. Oh dear. Flat tire city for our drivers right here. No. Okay, I can see a reason now, Kuya Ivan, why Kirk Alves is having a tough time. He has a blown radiator.
Oh my.
Oh no, that's
power down.
Significant
sure.
power loss right there.
But lucky for these guys with all those damages, they now have a service area. And actually, it is quite forgiving, this rally, because of all those snow. So if you look, every time you go back to the service area, you won't find it to be too big of a damage at the time, and you'd probably come out with a car that's all fixed and ready for the next stage.
That's right.
Unless they flip it over.
I flipped my car over a while ago, to be honest, so it was still soft. A bit of snow on the face, but all soft, all cool. Usually what happens here in the real Rally Sweden is that they usually get sucked in by the snowbanks if the snowbanks are too soft, so they need to know which snowbanks they can bump off to. But if they don't, they just get sucked in, and one of the things that they actually carry in these rally cars are the snow shovels. So they really carry the snow shovels because they can get stuck inside in the snowbanks.
What if the tire gets stuck? No? I mean, the spectators don't run to you here, but in actual, they could.
Into 6 left over, jump maybe.
If you're lucky,
50.
there are spectators, then yes. But if there's none, which in that case, the drivers needed to shovel their way out for sure.
Definitely.
And rally cars don't have a winch.
5,
so
yeah,
4,
they don't.
3, 2, 1. Go.
And they're off. Aldo Balagulan starts SS3.
Wow, not a bad first corner. I wonder what is his in-car view when he races. I wonder if he's using the cockpit view, the roof view, or the hood view. But this view is actually easier because you're set in the middle. But if you're in the cockpit view, you're usually skewed to one side depending if the car's left or right-hand drive. So, especially on a narrow track, it's very difficult to place yourself very well. So when I did my run here, I had the hood cam while driving.
Oh! I was riding the...
Aldo uses dashboard, no wheel cam.
Yeah, so you can really look at his driving. Right now, he's really not on the left side. He's not too much on the left.
I see.
Okay, when you look at him hit the apex, it's not too much on the left. It's more on the right.
Now next up, we have Belray Dahonog. P2. Now in contention for P1.
Wow, that was a nice flick there, but he hit the snowbank.
Grabe, in contention for P1 along with Nico Salvador and Aldo Balagulan.
Yeah, it's still neck and neck with the top 3 guys. Top 4 guys. No, top 5 guys actually.
Alright. Oh, okay.
You do have to remember that this batch is actually all closely contested as well, even in qualifying. So it's nice to see their competition over here, and who's got that extra practice, and who's getting a bit nervous also, and
that's right.
A dislike then.
And then we have Anthony Munoz.
Wow.
Chasing down Belray Dahonog for P3.
Wow, Hold My Beer Racing Team's Anthony Munoz again with that ultra wide monitor. Definitely he can see the corners wherever he goes.
I wonder if I could ask a question to Team HMB. How wide is the screen of Anthony Munoz? That is a huge question right now.
It would be good to do some Excel spreadsheets and that thing.
That's right. Great. Now look at P1, right? We have Nico Salvador. Across the line. Now for Perkins. Across the line as well. Now for Jenna Gonzalez. Across the flying finish, taking the flag with him. And across the line. Now for Kirk Alves. Taking it easy there. And across the line.
I think it's feeling hot inside the car despite all the snow.
It's A blown radiator. I could hear the engine. It's not really accelerating well. Now at Nico Salvador at 302.45. Aldo Balagulan at 302.66. Anthony Munoz at 306.21. Belray Dahonog at 307.16. John Perkinabrantes at 321.28. Jenna Gonzalez at 321.66. And Kirk Alves at 332.44. And there's a 10-second penalty for Perkins as well. This feels like a recovery. Right, here are the split times, stage notes. Right.
Yep, definitely. Nico's been practicing over here, and from the time that he's qualified, or maybe he just had some about qualifying, because he actually qualified P13. Ahead of this pack is obviously supposed to be Aldo Balaguin for this batch, but definitely Nico's heading this batch at the moment.
Starts 3 left. Good luck.
All right. Now back to Aldo Balagulan.
5, 4.
Now in SS4.
3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off.
Again, this is another short stage that they have to complete in order for them to again repair their cars.
That's right.
If I'm not mistaken, this is the high-speed stage again, right, Jahan?
The reverse, but now in daylight.
Reverse, daylight, and uphill on that. Now it's now right sweeper going up those 3 bridges. How you guys keep your foot on the throttle in this, I have no idea. But maybe that's why I'm slow during qualifying. But yeah. And again, he's using the Peugeot 206. I drove that car. It's actually very nice to drive. Easy to drive.
Really? I actually had a very difficult time driving it. Meaning, I'm sure it needed a lot of setup for my driving style.
No, but
yeah.
You have to understand, Ivan. I wasn't driving very fast, so everything feels good.
Nico Salvador, P2 at the moment, chasing Aldo. Again, in SS2, the reverse of this, he was the fastest. So here he is again coming into those fast sections. If he gets this one right, then he'll be able to prepare his car for that open flat out stretch, except for the bridge, which I put it flat out and got a puncture. So don't do that.
Let's watch the section with Nico Salvador, if we may. Just pass this.
Yeah.
Oh, flat out. Again, it's easier uphill than downhill. But still flat out,
But you can see that a lot of drivers can actually do it. You can see that the number 1, 2, 3, they're all bouncing up and down, who's going to be leading. So it's going to become critical for that right 4 at the end of the over crest. That's so close. And if you can just keep your car straight.
Alright. Up next, Jenna Gonzalez.
Let's see Jenna that he's going a bit more sideways than usual here on the stretches. So,
no.
We seen that a while ago with that junction, huh? A lot of guys getting a moment over there, putting up 2 wheels.
That's right. That's nasty, man. I mean, the whole front just really stops when you run over that thing. Oh man, they're in contention right now. Oh no!
Knowing how to hit that snowbank and
I think all 3 of them had an accident at that same point, because That ticker went crazy when Jenna hit it.
But he's still in the lead.
He's still in the lead somehow.
They're neck and neck, guys.
Neck and neck. Jenna Gonzalez across the line.
Exciting stuff.
Following Nico Salvador and Aldo Balagulan. Now for Boomer Dad Gaming's Belray Dahonog. Across the line as well. And now for Anthony Munoz, nursing a flat once again on the front left this time around. I think, Ivan, you called it on that right-hander. I think that was it. Anthony Munoz across the line.
No spoiler, no bumper. What's happened to the Kirby?
What happened?
Like, it seems like he took the car into a destruction derby and managed to survive.
Escape. He's managed to make the STI WRX.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Jenna Gonzalez at 338.85. Nico Salvador at 339.09. Aldo Balagulan at 339.69. Ooh, nice. Belray Dahonog at 351.15. Anthony Munoz at 408.49. Kirk Alves at 429.07. And John Perkinabrantes at 533.17 with a 1 minute and 10 second penalty. Oh dear Lord. That is huge. Right? Stage notes. And event results so far. We have Aldo Balagulan leading with 6. Is that 6 seconds?
Yep. Somewhat 6 seconds, 5 seconds, yeah.
About 6.3 seconds probably.
Wow. That is a huge gap. So the strategy of Aldo right here is barely any wheel spin. But just keeping it steady and going. Right.
So Joey Gutierrez actually answered you. I think it was Keanu or Jahan. It's a 49-inch monitor.
49-inch? Whoa.
I know.
Whoa. Oh my.
I'm trying to put it in the how many inches for my TV.
Oh dear Lord.
No, but it's actually the aspect ratio that would be something to know. It's not the typical 16:9. It's an ultra wide. I don't know what ratio would that be.
Oh dear. I believe that's 21:9, I believe. The aspect ratio. Dear Lord, that is huge.
Pretty cool stuff.
All right. Grabe. Now for the stage, for the service area, I believe some drivers right here are gonna be repairing their cars as much as possible. Not sure if the top contenders will remove their spare tires for this one, just for a little competitive edge, but we shall see. But for Kirk Alves, however, he's gonna be choosing between performance or aesthetic repairs, because with power loss like that, you may have to skip on some aesthetic repairs. Doesn't matter if Phil has a door, as long as he can start the car and get it to the finish line. But he's gonna be freezing though. But don't worry, he'll live. He's alive. But
he's also an old guy, I think. So.
Oh, he's old.
Yeah.
Oh, I think the old guy is gonna handle cold.
Start 6 right 50, 3 left tightens.
I think he said worse, with Petter Solberg. He's had a lot of mishaps with Petter Solberg.
Perhaps, yeah.
From fixing the steering wheel to getting one of those signs in Germany.
5, 4, 3.
All right, back to Aldo Balagulan on the lead.
1, go.
There we go.
Okay, so this is a long stage. This is one of that stage again that looks really fast, but actually it's just all those corner after corner after corner here in this Swedish rally.
That's right. For Anthony Munoz, repaired car right there, now with the rally lights installed. They're gonna be going all out for this one.
I'm pretty sure he's happy that his car's back intact again. So He's been having a miserable first stage a while ago, and another puncture, and another, I think it was SS3 or SS4. So
he's riding
the snowbank ditch right there.
But I think that's the safer way, actually, to really
keep himself from sliding.
Because again, this course, this road is very narrow. So again, it's more advantageous to be a bit more on the inside than to be more on the outside, in my opinion.
That's right.
Again, on the outside, hitting those snowbanks.
And now, take a look at the lead. We have Belray Dahonog, the boomer dad.
Belray in P1 this time again. It's been some time since he's been in P1. I think it was SS1 where he was in P1, but yeah, still going at it with GL. First, even Nico Salvador now is trying to get a piece of that pie.
Boomer Dad Belray also has that ultra wide monitor with him, huh? So
triple screen setup, even with the AVR under it. Hell yeah!
He's the one with the triple screen. Yeah. So
that's right.
Oh man, that's baller.
Balls right there, dude. Right. Up next, Jenna Gonzalez. There you have it.
I think I see one flaw with this setup, that he's not able to use the paddles to shift. He has to use the hand shifters to do his sequential shifting. So I think it's easier to just use the paddles. But I guess that's just one flaw. But that can be corrected by having paddle extensions and not using a deep dish steering wheel.
Right.
But anyway, he's still handling it quite well. He's currently second.
That's right. Now look who we have on the lead. Nico Salvador.
Well, no surprise with his performance in this rally now. A surprise from the qualifying a while ago, or I mean, before qualifying ended, that he's actually competing for the lead. But yeah, so but again, he's quite a veteran. He's been here competing ever since. He's actually one of those guys who's built one of those clubs in the Dirt Rally 2 game for the Filipinos early on. So that's pretty cool that he's back here again rallying with us.
Back in the early days of Rally Sim Racing in 2020, it was actually Nico Salvador who helped me do some testing. It was just the three of us, like the three musketeers, between me, Nico Salvador, and John, Laurence, Bernardo. We actually did some tests, actually make a lobby and even a RaceNet club. But till this day, that club is still alive. So
that's right.
The efforts of these three men.
He actually also helped me in the early days of the pandemic with the getting into contact with all the other people for set up the placing here for the rally at home and the race at home. So thanks a lot, Nico. And actually another fact for Nico is he's also been competing in the MSDP, the AAP MSDP before in the 1300 and below class. So
in his black Mirage?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, he was also doing some circuit racing recently, so you know, we're looking forward to seeing him in both the digital and the real live motorsport events.
That's right. And now take a look at P4. Let's take a look at Kurt Galvez.
Kurt Galvez, where are your fan signs?
There you have it. Looks like the power is back now. That's a patch repair on the radiator, that's for sure.
I wonder if he was able to prepare his bodywork for that car before this final stage. seems like he has a lot of damage already in his car.
Yeah, I think because of one flip,
No, I think he didn't have enough time to fix everything, maybe, because his car was really worse for wear, if I remember.
Right.
Whee!
Nice. That was a nice
jump right there.
That was a nice view. Yeah.
Now next up, Anthony Munoz.
Anthony Munoz qualifying P16 for this rally. So,
wow.
He's been having quite some problems in the rally, but yeah, if he just put it all together, he could actually hang with these guys.
Wow.
He could have been higher if he didn't have all those punctures, actually.
That's
true. That's true. And now back to the lead, Nico Salvador across the line. Followed closely by Belray Dahonog and Aldo Balagulan. Kirk Alves and Jenna Gonzalez. And Anthony Munoz across the line. Followed closely by John Perkin Abrantes. There you have it. He's gonna crawl it. You can see his reaction. He's just laughing it out. Let's go.
Frustrated with his Xbox controller, probably. It's not as good as the steering wheel.
These guys using the controller really harkens back to my PlayStation 1 days, where all we had was the controller.
No internet connectivity, huh?
Yeah, we are all racing individually against the AI.
Oh, yes.
And actually, I've been retro gaming recently. I've been playing a PS1 game. So, I don't know if you guys know about Racing Lagoon. So, I've been playing that. We cannot compare.
Very familiar. Yeah.
Well, you can compare to this.
There you have it. Across the line for Perkins, and now Nico Salvador at 654.40. Belray Dahonog at 656.71. Aldo Balagulan at 657.68 rather. Kirk Alves at 659.44. Jenna Gonzalez at 701.98. Anthony Munoz at 708.99 and John Perkin Abrantes at 810.46.
Event results.
Right. And there you have it. Aldo Balagulan takes it with a gap of 3 seconds with Nico Salvador. All right.
Well, this time it's very close to the Ps4 batch a while ago. With their event results.
It's going to be a scattered result here. There you have it. Congratulations, Aldo Balagulan, for the Batch 2 winner.
And that is right. So I guess looking at, again, congratulations to Mochil McGee, Nico Salvador, Boomer Dad Gaming. That was a great match for the PC batch too. But yeah, it comes down to congratulations for a new winner in the AAP National Digital Rally Championship. Julio Jimenez is probably gonna do another shoey this time for real. He's won this Sweden round 3 for the championship, so congratulations. That's putting Lance on second position at the moment, so and Dino Arakawa on third place, so congratulations to the top 3 guys. Fourth place would go to be Rafael Lee, and fifth place would be going to the top PS4 driver Dodot Montaner, and then I think it would be sixth for Joey Gutierrez provisionally. So official times will be set, will be given later tonight again. So let's see how it goes for these guys. And that's round 3 of Sweden, guys, of the AAP National Digital Rally Championship.
Alright, so that concludes round 3, no? As in, grabe, we haven't, I think from this stage alone, we can already determine who makes it for round 4. And do we have a preview on who we will be expecting on round 4? I mean, like international drivers? Do we have some names already?
Definitely, we're going to be having some Singaporean drivers with us, rally drivers, digital rally drivers. We're going to have some Malaysian rally drivers. We're seeing if some of the Sri Lankan drivers are coming in as well. It's going to be a great match for these guys. Now, most of the Filipinos, unfortunately, we're going to give some time or some space for our international guests. And that means most of the competition for the next round in Monte Carlo is going to be in RaceNet for the others, for the seeding or the positioning of points for the championship. But do join. It's still nice to put it up. We're not yet sure how many. Obviously, we're going to see who's. We're going to give space for these guys for the international or overseas drivers, and we're also going to give some space as well for our Filipino drivers. But depending on how many they are competing, we're going to see also if there are any other more drivers that, out of the 4 that have already been reserved. That's going to go obviously to Lance Cuballa, Joey Jimenez, and I'm not yet sure who's on third at the moment. It'll probably be Joey Gutierrez or Nino Arcawa or I'm not so sure yet about who's number 3 with all the topsy-turvy things going at the moment. But definitely also for the Ps4 we have Dodot Montaner. So Dodot, don't screw up with your LAN cables and your internet in Diligan. So hopefully everything will be all right as well for the Ps4 batch. But Ps4 batch, let's see also how many we're having at the moment. The entries for the round 4 for the overseas drivers are still up, and they're still being filled out. They're definitely watching you guys already, trying to know who's competing, understanding and scouting you guys. You guys probably don't have any scouting with them, so just bring your best A game at the moment. Anyway, you have your own championship, and let's see how we could go up against these guys here in the FIA Region 2 as well. So we've invited those guys from the other ASNs. We've asked the ASNs also to invite their guests, their drivers, and their connections as well. So let's see. So some are coming from at the moment. We have MSS, Singapore, MEM, Malaysia, CMSC from Sri Lanka at the moment, and I think there'll be a couple more coming up. We're just waiting to see. Hopefully somebody from New Zealand and Australia as well.
So no one from the US, siguro?
Not at the moment. For now, it's just within the region as well. But we'll see if we can see if there's other drivers also coming in.
Sayang, if pwede ang US, I actually had one driver maybe I could invite. But, I think
we can open it eventually once we start doing it. But for this one, we're limited to the Region 2 first at the moment. That's FIA Region 2 for the Asia Pacific. Because we are trying to see as well if we can get feedback from these other ASNs as well, how to improve our chances as well here in the digital series that we're having. Definitely it's for the experience that they're going to get also here doing a live lobby race, and with our RaceNet it's going to be something. So cross fingers, everything becomes A-okay.
That's right. Grabe. And also, I think medyo no secret na ba ang car for next round?
I think it's still a secret.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. It is a secret. So let's give this guys. Anyway, we haven't really told anyone yet. But I don't know. They can probably get clues to what it is. But Monte Carlo. It's December 18, and then after that, we'll see what happens in round 4. So, but I know probably a lot of you are going to be bitin in terms of not actually, joining the live lobby events on the 18th, which is why we have a special face-to-face gathering as well for December 11 and 19. We're going to be in SM Estancia with our 2 play seats there for you guys to, give it a go and collect some tokens as well as you go. And I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be the fast ones over there. So just don't come all together and try to compete with yourselves for the tokens. So maybe things will be okay, but definitely there's only one winner for each event we're going. So we're making several events for you guys so that everybody gets a chance of winning something. So let's see how it goes. December 11 and 19. You can see Jahan, Keanu, and myself over there. Jahan and Keanu will be ready with their pens to sign any of your paraphernalia.
And look what we have here. Lance Cubalia says, "I'll go there. I live 5 minutes away."
Oh, cool. Pretty cool.
There he is. There it is, guys. Grabe.
But the play seats will be there by December 6, up to December 23. So we won't be there yet. I'll probably be there for the first day, just to set up the place. But definitely 11 and 19. We'd like to see you guys as well. So
December 6, you say?
Yeah.
That's on Monday.
Yep.
Oh,
that
wow.
is on Monday. So this thing in my house is flying out.
Oh dear.
Bye bye recreational activities. Bye. No more rally at home.
For now. For
now.
Grabe. So if ever you'll make an appearance, maybe it's just a controller. No, I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, you can go to my house, Ivan. I still have my play seat here.
Oh, I heard you're selling it, so maybe you could reserve me on that one.
Whoa, you're selling it?
Oh, why not? Can be.
To be 50% off, half the price. Well, why not?
There you go.
Sure. 50% of 200,000 pesos is not bad.
That wasn't our deal, Jahan. So talaga.
Grabe, what's with the sale? You're upgrading your setup?
No, it's Christmas. It's just being kind. It's time for giving and.
Okay.
Let's see.
Grabe. All right, grabe. I'm also excited actually on what challenges we'll be going for in Estancia, no? Probably not RaceNet since the participants can practice at home, no? Pero siguro surprise na lang pagdating doon.
Yeah, it's so much more fun games for us going over there. Just fastest times for whatever stage we choose or is there. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Maybe you guys could help nominate the stages for the digital rally. Hopefully not the long stages, so it doesn't, so there's more people who have a chance also to compete.
I can already imagine the line. Maybe hanggang sa door ni Estancia siguro yung haba ng line if you were to invite them.
The shortest ones. So
dear.
Be there. I'm pretty sure you guys have a chance already, a big chance already for that one. So let's go. Let's get some. Let's play. Let's get some AP merchandise over there.
May pa-joke nga yung isang friend ko dito. Free membership ba ang price ng challenge?
Oh.
Whoa.
Will be, Jahan. Maybe.
Oh, no.
Just maybe. So you better go. That would be a steal.
But if it happens, you better be there and be prepared. You never know.
Kaso lang, while you could win a membership, you might not win the Miata and the Vitara all grips. So I don't know. You could win the membership, but you could also just buy the membership and buy a chance for 2 cars next year. You just might win it. That's a big chance. What was the percentage again, Jahan? What you said before? What was the?
Again, if we have 50,000 members, it's 1 in 25,000.
Oh, wow.
I mean, Lotto's already done. You know, somebody won already the 360 million or whatever it is. So no need to spend your 20 pesos. Spend your money and buy an AAP membership today.
Yeah, 3 years is good. We've done that with Jahan just this year, so go do it. It's a great deal. We've already had John Laurence Bernardo getting his membership with his PI, Philippine International Driving Permit, and thanks also to the guys who've actually gotten a hard license from us, and Jahan actually preparing it for you guys. So yeah, it's pretty cool to flex that digital motorsports license as well, so that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, man.
Grabe. It's gonna be amazing, really, on how all of this will be a development. Especially what more for next year, no? I mean, it's kind of weird we're actually revealing some stuff for next year, but rest assured, the leagues will still keep going. Because after round 4, no, we'll be taking a Christmas break. So I think that's up to you guys on when the next 2022 season will start.
We just need some approval and some stuff again, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But they'll be back next year in one kind of form or the other. So definitely, this is just the first AAP National Digital Rally Championship. So let's see how it continues, how it goes, and how we could make this and improve this, and have more fun doing this thing from our houses, from front of our houses, and I'm pretty sure it just pumps up everybody as well. Not only for the local races here, but we have digitally, but I'm pretty sure we might actually also be able to help you on the real races also outside. So let's see.
Let's see, definitely. We're all excited for this. All right, so guys, that concludes round 3 for the AAP National Digital Rally Championship. So as you all know, round 4 will be on December 18. So stay tuned, and we'll be able to see Philippines and our top 3 Filipino Rally Sim Racers take it into action with some international Rally Sim Racers as well. All right, just in the Asia Pacific region. But do stay tuned, because this is going to be an exciting next few days. All right, so thank you everyone for watching. This is round 3, and till the next time, see you on round 4, December 18. Good night, guys.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.